For small events, you may personally be handling every aspect of it yourself or all of the tasks discussed in the sections above. However, for large events, it takes an organized team to execute the production. Okay? If you are building a team from the ground up, it is important to designate roles early on to ensure accountability. All members of the team should report to a project manager who has visibility across the entire project. So the manager should be knowledgeable across the entire project. And these are some very important uh, members that should exist in the team. You have the project manager, you have the logistics coordinator, logistics manager should take care of this person takes care of the venue, the scheduling, the equipment. You have the marketing and communications manager in charge of promotions, registration, and invitations. You have the sponsorship uh, uh, manager who is in charge of getting the required sponsors, okay, for the project. With a team in place, okay, create an event project plan. Once you have your team in place, create an event project plan. A project plan which is a detailed breakdown of every single action that identifies the owners, dependencies, due date, and completion status. You should be able to justify every action item by mapping it to your top level event goals. Okay, so every member of the event management team should fall in the project plan with their responsibilities attached to their names and the time frame they have to execute the activities and the due dates and the equally an evaluation something an evaluation remark column how you're going to check their level of progress. After you set up the events management team, uh, the next thing is to pick up your venue and the date. The next thing is to pick up your venue and the date. Choosing your events venue and date are two major considerations that will shape the rest of your project plan. Okay, so start researching venues as early as possible. The event marketplace is very crowded, so getting a venue at the time in which you really want to get it is really difficult. So you should try start as early as possible. And when deciding on the venue, you also have to consider dates for your location based on seasonal factors like travel and cost. The cost for that's considering the participants if they have to travel from far and even considering you logistics moving around. As you research and begin to talk to the representatives of various venues or the owners of various venues concerning your interest to host your events, ask as many to host your events in that particular venue. Ask as many questions as possible to ensure the environment is a good fit. And you should look at your budget if it is if you can take up that logo, okay, if you can take up that venue. It is also is it also central, easy for transportation, facilities, and on-site staff? Are there restrooms conveniently located throughout the venue? What's the situation with emergency response? So you should put all of this into consideration while you're planning your events, while choose picking up your events date and the venue. Okay. The next aspect is the event brand. The event brand. From the name and theme to the event website design and on-site look and feel, your event brand sets the tone for your event. As in, a strong event brand provides a vision and helps you steer the direction of your event. When choosing your event branding, consider that an event brand should reflect your organization's brand, but it should have a uniqueness of its own. And additionally, think about how your brand will come across online and in real life. When developing your event brand, consider the following: the event name, which is the very first the crucial step. Secondly, create a theme that ties with the name of the event and the event objective. Designing an event logo, emails, posters, flyers should be properly organized. Okay. The the sixth aspect we have to do with setting an event agenda. Setting an event agenda. Thank you for following up. We are going to have a break. When we come back, we will continue with setting your event agenda.